Italy, a country that has captured imaginations for centuries, a place where history and beauty seem to linger in the air itself. The name alone brings to mind ancient ruins echoing with stories, the golden rolling hills of Tuscany at sunrise, and unforgettable food that's as much about tradition as taste. I thought I knew Italy through my family roots, through travel, through the pages of countless books and guidebooks. I'd seen the photos, heard the stories, and imagined the flavors. But living here? That's a whole different story. It's not just about visiting, it's about becoming part of the rhythm of daily life, about learning to see with new eyes. It's like stepping into a postcard, only to realize the real scene is far more vibrant, chaotic, and surprising than any picture could ever capture. The colors are brighter, the sounds louder, the energy contagious. My journey wasn't just about tasting the food or checking off famous sites. It was about immersing myself in the everyday, in the unexpected moments that make life here so rich. It was about discovering the small, everyday moments that no guidebook can prepare you for, like a spontaneous conversation in a tiny grocery store, watching a group of friends play cards in the village square as children laugh nearby. Italy's magic is in its contradictions, ancient traditions thriving beside modern life, a nonna making pasta by hand next to a gleaming espresso machine, and a young chef reinventing classic dishes just down the street. Every street, every person, every melody drifting from a corner connects past and present in ways that feel effortless and natural. So come with me. Forget what you think you know. Set aside your expectations and let curiosity lead you. Open your senses to the unwritten rules, the funny misunderstandings, the kindness of strangers, and the moving experiences that make up the real Italy, moments that will stay with you long after you leave. Here, the simplest things: a coffee, a chat, a stroll through the piazza, or sharing gelato with friends become extraordinary, filled with warmth and meaning. This is a journey into the living soul of Italy, where every sunrise brings new stories and every face has a tale to tell. Let's begin. I thought I understood coffee. I'd sipped it in countless cafes, grabbed it on the go and brewed it at home, thinking I knew what made a good cup. Coffee was just a part of my daily routine, a way to wake up and get moving. Until I moved to Italy. Suddenly, everything I thought I knew about coffee was turned upside down. Here, a coffee is a ritual, not just a drink. It's woven into the fabric of daily life, a cherished tradition passed down through generations. There are rules. Never order a cappuccino after 11 a.m. Because milk is for the morning, not for after lunch. And don't expect a giant latte to go. The idea of sipping coffee from a paper cup while rushing down the street is almost unthinkable here. The Italian bar is a stage, alive with energy and conversation. It's where locals gather, not just for caffeine, but for a moment of connection. You stand at the counter, order a tiny, perfect espresso, chat briefly with the barista or a neighbor, and then move on with your day. There's no lingering over laptops or endless refills. It's a 5-minute ritual, but it's about connection, not just caffeine. Those few minutes are a chance to pause, to greet familiar faces, to share a laugh or a story. My first time, I asked for a large coffee to go, hoping for something familiar. The barista looked baffled. Here, coffee is meant to be savored, not rushed. It's about quality, not quantity. I learned to embrace the moment, the clink of cups, the hiss of steam, the warmth of a freshly pulled espresso, and the comfort of familiar faces gathering each morning. This daily habit taught me the Italian approach to life. Savor the moment, value quality over quantity, and never take the small joys for granted. Why settle for a huge, bland coffee when you can have a small, perfect one? Each sip is a celebration of craftsmanship and tradition. It's about doing things properly, appreciating small joys, and connecting with people, even if just for a moment. My morning coffee became more than a caffeine fix. It was my first taste of living like an Italian. It was a daily reminder to slow down, to be present, and to find happiness in the simplest rituals. Here, even a quick espresso is a celebration of life. That's the Italian way, finding joy in the everyday and making each moment count. And I wouldn't have it any other way. In Italy, coffee isn't just a drink, it's a way of life, and now it's a part of mine.
Know you've been a good friend.
In Italy, time is a flexible concept, almost like a gentle breeze that guides the day rather than a strict schedule to be adhered to. If you arrange to meet a friend at 7, you might find yourself waiting until 7:20 or even later, but that's perfectly normal here. It's not a sign of disrespect or carelessness. It's simply the way life flows in this part of the world. Life unfolds at its own pace, conversations meander, and there's no urgency to rush through moments. Initially, this cultural difference drove me crazy as I was used to a more rigid schedule. But gradually I learned to embrace the extra minutes, people watching, soaking in the vibrant life of the piazza, and letting go of unnecessary stress. Here, relationships and human connections hold more value than sticking to a strict timetable. When you're engaged in a conversation, you give it your full attention, even if it means being late for your next appointment. In local shops, the owner might finish a heartfelt chat with a customer before attending to you. It's not poor service, it's about valuing human connection over mere efficiency. While trains strive to run on time, the social life here dances to its own unique rhythm, often unpredictable yet charming. Letting go of my rigid sense of time was challenging, but ultimately it was a rewarding experience. I became more patient, more present, and discovered that the best moments often occur when you stop obsessing over the clock. Life here has its own unique beat, a melody that invites you to slow down and savor each note. You just have to learn to dance to it, to move in harmony with the rhythm of life here. In Italy, the clock is more of a suggestion than a rule, a gentle reminder, rather than a strict command, and that's a beautiful thing, a way of life that encourages you to live in the moment. Try it, you might find that you never want to go back to the old way of living. Italian streets are alive, a constant symphony of vespers, voices and laughter. Streets aren't just for getting somewhere, they're the stage for daily life. People talk with their hands, their faces, their whole bodies. What looks like an argument is often just passionate conversation. I once saw two men shouting in the market, only to end up laughing and hugging. Just a debate over artichokes. Public transport is its own adventure, no orderly lines, just a gentle push and flow. It's chaotic, but everyone gets where they need to go. The streets feel safe and communal, shopkeepers in doorways, neighbors watching from balconies. In the evening, the passeggiata begins. Everyone strolls, talks and connects. Life spills out into the open, reinforcing community bonds. The streets are for people, not just cars. Here, you're never alone. The city itself is your companion. That's the real Italy. Grocery shopping in Italy is an art, not a chore. Forget giant supermarkets. Here, you visit the baker for bread, the butcher for meat, the greengrocer for produce. Each shop is run by experts who know their craft and their customers. You don't just grab and go. You chat, ask what's good, maybe taste a sliver of cheese. Shopping is an education, not just a transaction. Outdoor markets are a feast for the senses, local, seasonal, bursting with color. You buy what's fresh, not what's on your list. No strawberries in December, just what the land offers. And never touch the produce yourself. Trust the vendor to pick the best. This way of shopping changed how I eat and live. Food became about freshness, seasonality, and community. The extra time spent is never wasted. It's time connecting with people and tradition. Here, food is culture and shopping is a joy. I wouldn't trade it for anything. I arrived with a phrase book, but quickly learned Italian is spoken with hands as much as words. Gestures are a national language, expressing hunger, delight, disbelief, or urgency. Watching two friends talk across a piazza, I could follow the story just by their hands. My own attempts were clumsy at first, but when I got it right, it felt like unlocking a secret code. This expressiveness reveals a culture that's passionate and open. To truly understand Italy, you must listen with your eyes and speak with your hands. It's a beautiful, deeply human way to connect. Being invited into an Italian home is a true honor. You're family now. Homes are built for the seasons, thick walls, shuttered windows, no central air. You learn to live with the rhythms of nature. Shutters closed in the heat, sweaters in winter. The kitchen is the heart, a place for cooking, talking, and welcoming guests with food and wine. I've watched nonnas turn simple ingredients into magic, the kitchen always buzzing with life. Many homes are tall and narrow, with stairs everywhere. A daily workout, but full of charm. But what matters most is the people. Family is everything, extending to cousins, aunts, and neighbors. When you're welcomed in, you're fed until you can't eat another bite and you leave feeling loved. The true beauty of the Italian home is warmth, generosity, and belonging. That's what makes it unforgettable. The Riposo, Italy's midday pause, can be jarring for newcomers. From 1 to 4, shops close, streets empty, and you're forced to slow down. At first it feels inefficient, but soon you see the wisdom. It's about rest, family, and recharging. Life is split in two: work, then pause, then vibrant evenings. I learned to plan my mornings, then embrace the quiet, reading, walking, reflecting. The riposo isn't laziness, it's a commitment to quality of life. Evenings come alive because afternoons are restful. Dinner is late, streets fill with people, and the day feels balanced. The riposo is a reminder. It's okay to slow down. Sometimes the best way to live is to pause. These are my stories, but Italy offers a unique journey to everyone. The real magic is in the unexpected, a chat with a fisherman, getting lost in Venice, tasting a perfect tomato. These moments become your souvenirs, the ones that stay with you forever. So be curious. Be open. Don't just follow the tourist trail. Wander, try your Italian, smile at strangers, ask for recommendations, and let yourself get a little lost. Italy rewards exploration and invites you to slow down, savor, and connect. It will challenge and surprise you and feed you well. Most of all, it will give you stories that are yours alone. Come and find them. Discover the unexpected. Write your own Italian story. Buon viaggio, good journey.